If homeowners are ghosting you after they fill out the lead form, your leads, they aren't bad. Your follow-up system is broken. So give me the next few minutes and I'll show you guys why most remodeling companies lose 30 to 50% of their jobs after a lead comes in and how to fix it without hiring any staff or chasing down people all day. I'll also walk you through the speed to lead and follow-up framework that we use to turn ignored inquiries into booked estimates automatically. Now, if you're new here, I'm Johnny with Thrive Today Media, and we help remodeling companies install predictable project acquisition systems, not just ads, so that leads actually turn into booked jobs, and we've been doing this for almost a decade. And in every video that I put out, I give you something practical that you can use. No hype, no pressure, just the truth about what actually works today. Now, here's the problem, and here's what's really happening in most remodeling businesses. A homeowner fills out your lead form, they're motivated right now, but you're on a job site or with a client or driving between estimates. So by the time that you call them back, well, they've already talked to somebody else. And what most contractors try to do to fix this is, calling back when they get a chance, having an admin or a front desk person manually follow up, sometimes even just sending a text message and hoping for the best, or sometimes, you just blame Facebook for low quality leads or whatever the platform is. Does that sound familiar? Well, this is why it doesn't work. And it's because homeowners, they move fast. And here's the truth. The first contractor to respond usually wins the job, even if they're not the cheapest. So if your follow-up depends on your availability, your pipeline is always going to be inconsistent. So here are the three simple solutions, the three simple steps to get this all fixed up. And this is the system that fixes all of this. So step number one is the instant confirmation. So the second a lead comes in, they need to get an automated text message or email confirming what happens next. No silence, no doubt. For example, here's a text message that my remodeling clients are using to send to their leads on the first interaction. And again, this is the first follow-up message that gets sent out automatically after a lead, opts into like one of our ads. And to make this even more effective, your texts and your emails, you want to include also a link to your own calendar page so that you don't have to call the leads yourself or chase them down to book an appointment. Now, step number two, this is all about automatic booking logic. So when a qualified lead goes through our ad, whether it's they're filling out a lead form or whatever, a survey, those qualified leads, they need to be pushed to book instantly while their motivation is high, not we'll call you soon, right? And this means that you want to redirect your leads to some kind of online calendar page where they can book an appointment themselves. But, sometimes life just happens. Your husband or your wife may come into the room yelling at you and you don't get to finish booking that appointment. Or you may just have to pick up the kids from school or head back to work or whatever it may be, and you can't finish what you were originally doing. Well, in these scenarios or these cases, this is where step number three comes into play. So for step number three, this is all about 24/7 follow-up for those non-bookers. So if somebody doesn't book an appointment right away, automated follow-ups, they should kick in, calling them with like voicemail drops, texting them, and just nurturing that lead until they either book an appointment or they disqualify themselves. And, there's a bunch of tools that you can leverage to send these automated follow-up texts and emails. But the most important thing that you need to know is that you need to make this a series of follow-ups spaced out over a few days. And you want these messages to be sent out, like 5 minutes or 3 minutes, after they opt in, right? Because you don't want to make this seem robotic, sending it out instantly, but also you don't want to let too much time pass through. And the reason this works is because you remove the biggest bottleneck in your business, which is you. In the system, instead, it responds faster than any human. It never forgets to follow up. It never gets busy or burnt out. And it never lets a hot lead go cold, which means you're no longer chasing homeowners. The serious ones rise to the top automatically. Now, if you want to see how this follow-up system is mapped out, I've actually put together a whole breakdown of the whole speed to lead framework that we use with our remodeling clients. And you can actually steal all the messages, all the tags, and everything in between. And it's going to show you how you guys can stop losing jobs that you already paid for, stop losing these leads, and turn more of your existing leads into booked estimates without hiring staff or working longer hours.